If your pooch looks like this, bloat looks like this, or hips look like this, you're not fat, but you do need to see this. Because this is what my stomach used to look like before I found out what I'm about to tell you. And this is me now. So hormonal bloating is not just something you have to learn to tolerate, but I had to figure this crap out all by myself because, shocker, what the doctors were doing was actually making it worse. So what you need to know is that when estrogen starts dropping during perimenopause, it's doing a lot more damage than just hot flashes and mood swings. Because estrogen is what keeps the gut lining strong, like a protective coating that helps hold everything together. So when it drops, that protective lining starts breaking down, and the gut wall gets thinner, weaker, and more vulnerable. And at the same time, our cortisol goes up, and that's just what happens during perimenopause. So stress hormone rises as estrogen falls, which weakens the immune system. So now the gut lining is weak and the body is under stress. And because the gut can't defend itself properly, bad bacteria that normally get cleared out start to take hold, creating a protective coating on the gut wall to shield themselves, which scientists call biofilms. And think of it like plaque on teeth, except it's lining the digestive system. So once that coating forms, nutrients from food can't absorb as well anymore. The body starts to panic and cortisol spikes even higher to hold on to every calorie possible. And this is why women experience more cravings, slowed metabolism, and store fat specifically in the abdomen, because that area has 4 times more cortisol receptors than anywhere else on the body. So that's what creates the pooch. Not lack of willpower, but the body responding to what it thinks is an emergency. But here's where it becomes an endless loop, because high cortisol also suppresses the immune system, so the body can't clear the biofilm. So the biofilm stays, nutrient absorption stays blocked, and the body stays in emergency mode. And my doctor wanted to give me those nasty, expensive shots. And I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night. So I went searching for something more natural and found there's something called bromelain. That's an enzyme from pineapple stems that breaks down the biofilm protein barrier without damaging healthy tissue. Like, it's the same stuff that makes your mouth tingle when you eat too much pineapple, but it's just the more concentrated version in the stem. So it can dissolve the biofilm so the bacteria can be more easily swept away, and the gut becomes less inflamed and can properly absorb nutrients again. So that was the first part sorted. Now, I knew about this plant called berberine before, but heard it was a waste of time until I found that berberine not only activates AMPK, which is the metabolic switch that tells the body to burn fat instead of store it like skinny shots, but without the nasties. But it also restores the beneficial bacteria in the gut, so inflammation and cortisol drops. And where most companies go wrong with it is that berberine is very badly absorbed by the body until it's paired with a pinch of black pepper. Because black pepper extract increases berberine absorption by up to 10 times, so it can actually work its magic. So I was feeling good, but instantly realized, great plan, but where the freaking heck do I get all this stuff in the right doses without having to buy them separately and play scientist with it? And I searched around for a while until someone in my menopause group on Facebook mentioned this company called Nuora that had put all of it together. The bromelain, berberine with black pepper, everything. So I ordered it because honestly the research made sense to me. But I'd been burned before with these online brands, so let's see. And I did have to stick with it. Like, these results took around 6 to 7 weeks, but the belly pooch that made me look pregnant is gone. And I don't know if it's because my cortisol has come down or because my gut is no longer super inflamed, as gassy. But I'm not complaining when even my husband noticed a difference. So listen, if you're dealing with the hormonal bloating, belly pooch that appeared out of nowhere, or gut issues after 35, biofilm might be your hidden culprit. And if you're dealing with that, I highly recommend that you tap right here and check this stuff out for yourself. I'll put a link for it somewhere down below. You're welcome.